What's up, guys? I'm Jess and you're watching Keto Rewind. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today's topic is a little bit more geared toward the ladies that are either choosing to do keto or maybe already are doing keto and have questions. So if you're just now joining my channel, I am morbidly obese and I am using keto to lose 140 pounds. Currently, I have already lost 24 pounds in my first month. Today's day 1 of my month 2. So I have 116 pounds to go. I have a long ways to go. Yeah. Oh, I can't zoom back enough for you. But you can check my other videos to see what I look like. So anyways, keto and ladies. So there's a couple topics. I have no shame. I'm very open about stuff. So feel free to comment if I haven't answered something or if you have a question. I run a plus size women's boutique, so I'm used to like taking pictures of my fat and belly shots to show pants and stuff like that. So I'm really open and I'm used to those kind of questions and stuff. So I have no shame. Feel free to ask me anything. But first things first, when my husband and I got married, it took us 6 years to conceive our oldest. Coincidentally, I started gaining weight after I met my husband. So I was probably 60 to 80 pounds overweight when I met my husband. Well, I gradually gained. He lost, but I gradually gained. So we get married, and we try to conceive. Well, it wasn't until I embarked on a weight loss journey, and that I did. Back then I didn't know anything about keto. This was like a long time ago. This was like 2012, 2013-ish. So I did the Whole30 diet. That was like really popular back then, or had just come out or something. Well, I shed weight so fast on Whole30, and just a side note, if you are looking for another alternative to something like this, check out Whole30 instead of keto. They're both very restrictive, but you can have different things on different, on each one. So, but anyways, so I lost 60 pounds and with just low carb at first, and then I switched to Whole30. So in that last month of Whole30, after the 30 days were up, I kid you not, I got pregnant. And I mean, mind you, this was 6 years. We weren't technically like trying or doing anything for it, but we certainly weren't preventing. So, 6 years go by, and it wasn't until I started losing weight and did a low carb style. It was a combination of low carb and, back then I guess it was called Atkins, but low carb and Whole30, and then bam, wind up pregnant. So with that being said, and then on a side note, a year after my oldest daughter was born, after a year had gone by, I was done breastfeeding and I was ready to get fit again. So guess what? I go back on Whole30. I kid you not, on my daughter's first birthday, we found out about the number 2 kid. And here we weren't preventing or anything because it took us 6 years to get the first one. So surprise. But now looking back after doing keto for a month, I personally have PCOS and I never get my periods if I eat carbs and sugar. So my whole life I've had very few periods. Like I will have maybe 3 or 4 a year. And I've been that way since I was skinny, and since I was fat, it only got worse. So when I was really young, I'd only get a period like once or twice a year. So now, it's weird. If I eat sugar or if I eat a carb-based diet, my period checks out, and it doesn't matter my weight is. So obviously that was part of the reason why we didn't get pregnant for 6 years with the oldest, and why I immediately got pregnant the month after we started doing Whole30 with our second daughter. So looking back now, I go on keto. I haven't had my period since I think I got it over Christmas last. I hit Whole30, I kid you not, week 2, got my period. which obviously, thank goodness my hubby snipped because we don't want any more kids. But now looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like I connected the dots. It really helps regulate your hormones. So instead of trying for expensive fertility treatments, all the stuff we were going to go down that path next, try Whole30, try keto, try Atkins first. I would specifically say try keto or Whole30 because I'm telling you right now, I'm someone that had such irregular periods my whole life. And that's how both times, literally right after it completed, bam, pregnant. So try it. So if you are on keto or maybe you have some weight to lose and you're trying to conceive, seriously, just try keto. Give it like 60 days and be strict with it. Be true to the diet. Don't cheat. Just let it work. And you will be so happy that you did it. You will conceive if you want to. And if not, if you do these diets or this lifestyle, make sure you have something protecting you if you don't want an unplanned pregnancy. You know, whether it be an IUD, hormones, or in my case, I had my husband snipped. But anyways, so that's the first thing I wanted to mention. Second, everybody wants to know, are my boobs gonna shrink? Well, your boobs are made out of fat. So I personally I've always had big boobs. I'm a triple D, but I would try to get into a double D because it was always so hard to find triple D bras, plus they were so expensive. So I would wear a 42 double D and like squish into it. Well, my 42 double Ds, oh my God, my boobs would, I literally have at least dropped a cup or cup and a half size in my breasts, which I'm so happy about because I can't deal with such big boobs. It's so hard and they're so heavy and shirts don't fit right. You know, I was happy that my boobs have shrunk. It's only been a month, but I have literally lost a lot of boob. So, I mean, I was pouring out of a 42 double D and now it's too big for me. I'm gonna have to go bra shopping. So, but I mean, I'm happy because you could get D and double D sized bras easily in stores where I could never find a triple D in my price range without having to pay a fortune. So I'm excited about to go bra shopping. So yes, sorry, I'm sick. You will lose boob. Yes. Whether that's a good thing or not, that's on you. But I will say I was welcoming some smaller boobs. I mean, I breastfed. I mean, my boobs are hopeless at this point anyways. So I was just happy to at least get smaller ones. So, but anyway, so boobs, yes. Let's see. I keep seeing these articles shooting around Facebook and YouTube about keto crotch. I almost laughed my ass off. Sorry, I don't mean, I have a potty mouth. Sorry. I laughed so hard when I saw keto crotch. Like, what in the world is this? So I read the article. They say you get really stinky down there. I personally have no experience with that. If anything, things in the lady bits have been better. Speaking libido-wise, because, saying just overall lady bit health. I don't know. I didn't experience any weird odors or something coming from a diet change. If anything, things are better. So I would say no to that. And then another one, keto breath. Oh my God, my husband's breath smells so bad. I literally yell at him every day. Like, I won't even kiss him half the time unless he's chewed some gum or he's brushed his teeth. Like, he's dealing with it way harder. He swears that I don't have it, but it makes me paranoid. So of course I'm brushing my teeth and chewing gum. But you're releasing ketones off your breath, so that's why it stinks. It's supposed to clear up. It's only at first it's supposed to stink. It should get better. So we'll see. But right now he still stinks and he's been doing it a month with me. So let's see another one. Take measurements. Ladies lose weight differently than men. So definitely take before measurements. So like I only lost 2 pounds this last week. And I mean, I know a lot of it is because I started weightlifting and exercising. But if I hadn't already taken my measurements, I wouldn't have known I lost 6.5 inches of fat off my body. So 6.5 inches is quite a bit in a month. So most of it came off of my waist. I forgot to take a bust measurement, but I don't know if you can tell in my video, my bra that I use in every picture, or a sports bra, it's not a bra, is you can see more of it because there's less fat covering it. So you can see my bust and my chest got smaller because you can see more of the bra as the progression of the weeks go on. So, but I lost 6.5 inches off my body in a month, or 28 days. Let's see, so keto breath, let me think of any other. Other than I use natural deodorants, I didn't find any change in my body odor. I use a brand of deodorant called Lume, L-U-M-E, and I swear by it. I'm into the natural deodorants, but I do swear by that deodorant. So if you're wanting a natural deodorant, check them out. They work awesome. I have no BO, no odors, and it lasts like up to 72 hours or something. And then lastly, skin. Let me get in a little closer. I have my face, like I'm in my mid-30s, and I baked in the sun when I was young. Before I lost my bikini body. Back in the day when I could wear a two-piece, I baked in the sun with, you know, oils, suntan oils, and all kinds of, I just baked in the sun. And I grew up in Florida, so if I spent most of my senior year at the beach, so I have a lot of skin damage, a lot of freckles, I'm Irish and English, so it's like a competing skin. I burn, like you can see the redness in my cheeks from being Irish, but I burn, but then I tan really good. So I always could get a really good tan being Irish and English. So, but I never wore sunscreen. If anything, I did oils to make myself really dark. And plus that I just didn't know any better. But now I'm in my mid-30s. I have little fine wrinkles starting to peep up. So with intermittent fasting and the keto, my skin has been awesome. There's one other thing I've been doing. My mom makes homemade soaps, potionsandpots.com. The soaps are loaded. She's an herbalist, so they're loaded with, or I should say they're infused with herbal, I don't know what they're called. I'm not the expert, but she used herbal teas to infuse the soaps and loaded them with butters and oils and made awesome facial soaps. So it's starting pretty soon where she's going to launch her newest one that she's actually made for me because I'm shrinking and I need my skin to shrink too. You know, my stomach, my arms, my legs. As I lose 140 pounds, I don't want to have any surgery to get excess skin removed. So I'm practicing intermittent fasting and I'm using these soaps religiously. And they, so far, have kept me so nice and tight, no jigglies, and very, very minimal wrinkles. Like my skin is actually better now using the soaps than when before. So it's a combination of keto and the soaps on my skin and the intermittent fasting. So I will make a separate video all on that with more details, but I am so excited that my mom came up with a recipe for skin and helping with all that. So I'll make another whole video because that's like a whole topic in itself, skin and weight loss. So, but as of right now, that's the regimen I'm using. And I'll put links below. So if you're interested in the amazing soaps to get your skin like mine. It's always so hard to like take a video of yourself and your skin. So my YouTube video quality isn't the best. I'm an amateur, so so bear with me. So, but I guess that's pretty much, to sum up from a female's perspective, you're like, my husband and I are losing weight right now, but I'm a lot bigger than him. He's not obese, I am. So his weight hasn't had such a significant drop as mine, but that's because I have a lot more weight to lose. I'm morbidly obese. Like, he's got like 20 pounds. I've got 140, you know? So I have had steady drops, but I'm trying not to weigh myself because when we get our cycles, we're gonna start accruing water weight. And then during the cycle, you're gonna get rid of all that water weight. So I try to look at it as a monthly value. I don't really try to focus weekly because there's so many changes in a week. As long as you are going down, you are on the right track. So don't stress about the number. Sometimes you'll have a whole week at one weight and then you wake up and have a 6-pound drop. Like keto, you just lose weight differently on keto. With traditional diets, you typically kind of have more of a steady gradual loss with calorie restriction, but keto, you just ride the roller coaster, but it's a downward trending roller coaster. So you can't really hang up on the number too much. Just look at the overall in a month. How do your clothes fit? You know, right now I'm obviously beating my husband because I have more weight to lose in a week. But if the roles were reversed, he would have probably lost 30 pounds this month, you know, compared to me, because men just lose it faster. So don't really worry about the weight side of it. Just notice that you're going down and give yourself some grace. It takes, you know, it took me 13 pounds to put on this weight. It's gonna take you just as much time as it took you, you know, to put on the weight. So it's not gonna happen overnight. So I have seen crazy success stories from keto, like ladies have lost like what I'm trying to lose in 6 months or 9 months. I'm shocked. Right now though, I'm at a pace where I could. So, I mean, I'm so excited and see how this plays out. But right now I went into it as a lifestyle change. If it happens sooner than I wanted it to, great, but it's not gonna change the fact that this is the new me. So, but anyways, if you have a question, specifically a lady question on keto, comment below and I would be glad to answer it. If you want to join my Facebook community page, we're like 99% women. My husband is an admin with me, so that's why I can't say it's 100% women, but he helps me manage the page and just so no one hacks it. So anyway, so if you want to join, it's facebook.com/groups/keto rewind. So come join. We're all ladies. We talk about all kinds of cool stuff. So I will see you at the next video. I'm Jess, and you're watching Keto Rewind. Can't turn it off.